Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Seth, what is going on? Shannon, Crystal, Sarah, Lauren, Renee. How is everybody doing tonight? Good to see all of you. So I have a leftover reading from last night. It was Anastasia. What are H's feelings towards me? Let's check it out. What are we going to use? Or somebody's feelings towards me? Or somebody's feelings towards something. Somebody has feelings towards something or another. Let's move that up. There we go. Let's reach over to the Tarot Tower and grab this one. Ooh, that is out of focus. That is mighty out of focus. But yeah, there is that. Art Golden Nouveau. We'll definitely have our answer towards this. And Anastasia, if you're watching later, sorry I missed this. It's all good though. We're doing it now. Better late than never, as I say. You know what I mean? Spirit Healing Tarot, welcome. Jessica, what's going on? Andrew, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you as well. I mean, we got a little bit of party going on over here. It is Saturday night and beautiful weekend weather. I have to say, it is gorgeous over here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. All right, H's feelings towards me. We have a pretty good start with some coins. We have sun, we have this, and okay, first thing that we have is H seems to be interested in many people. H seems to be interested in a lot of variety. Maybe H likes this, maybe H likes that, but H is definitely not a single-minded individual. So, you know, a little bit closed off as well. Doesn't look like this is somebody that is going to be, Anastasia, welcome. Doesn't look like somebody that is going to be just single-minded towards an individual, except for this, or holding back feelings, holding back things, holding back opinions sometime as well. Definitely sort of closed off a little bit as far as that goes, right? But yeah, sort of feels that way with that 4 and the 7 as well. When you have a 7 of cups and you have somebody's feelings, or you're looking for an individual and sort of their mindset and things like that, you're sort of looking at they're scanning the environment for maybe more than one person, as per the 7 is, right? You have a lot of options. You have a lot of things to choose from. It's not like the Lover's card or the 2 of Cups card or things like that. Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Sun says overall, I think they have a good outlook. They have a good sort of, moving forward, moving towards things. And just sort of being there and being present and, just sort of having something to offer. Very good there, right? With the Sun. So, Boo Boo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? But, yeah, I mean, overall, it looks decent. Just don't expect it to be single-minded. Don't expect it to be something where there's outpouring of emotions, outpouring of opinions, things like that. Definitely sort of held back a little bit in that perspective. Val Mary, thank you for your donation. Maddie, welcome to the stream. It's good to have everybody here tonight. We're on Saturday night. It is Saturday night, my friends. It is. It's finally here. We've waited all week for the good Saturday, and it is here indeed. Rhodesian, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So let's get a little general for Crystal. A little general for Crystal. We'll use... Oh, no, I don't want to use that one. What I want to use? Crystal, what do I want to use for you? I did say we're going unusual decks, but I want to do that tomorrow. We're going to stick with... we'll do the art. We'll do the art tarot. We're going to stick with just traditional tonight and tomorrow night. If we have tomorrow night, we're just going to go all out. We're going to go all of the weird decks, all the unusual decks that I just never use. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. General for Crystal. I guess that sort of rhymes, I guess. Maybe? No? Not really. Crystal, I butchered Crystal's name. By the way, I ordered version 2. I ordered version 2 of the Revival Art Tarot. I ordered version 2, and it is coming eventually. It does take like 3 weeks for them to ship it from, I don't know, I think it's like Russia or something. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But anyway, let's get a general for Krista. Sun says that things are going pretty well. This is a start of basically your summer months, I think. Obviously, this is not summer quite yet, but this is a start of your summer months. This is where, I remember I told you in previous reading that summer was really going to be your blossoming point. Summer was going to be a point where things picked up, things sort of lifted, the weight sort of got removed from a lot of this. And you see that with strength, right? Sun into strength. Good news coming. New perspectives, new opportunities, and strength says that we have that sort of around the corner, and that is going to be a big factor here. Sort of the moon into the 5. There is some job opportunities that you can pick up. One is not the one that you want. And I think that one's going to be pretty obvious. It's going to be one where you just sort of roll in and then all of a sudden things are just not as optimal as they should be. You just feel like something's a little off. You see that with the moon into the 5, right? That connection is just not there. You feel something is a little off, something's a little weird. Definitely don't take that one. I do think you have another one in addition to that one. That one's going to be much better. Love apples. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, overall, your summer is beginning. Summer is beginning. You see that with the sun again, right? Val Mary, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. So this is really important here because your summer has begun. That uplifting summer where things are going to get better, things are improving. You have a lot of good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, Mina's here. Mina, welcome to the stream. What is going on? What is going on? Who is the woman who C is in love with? Any sign at all? Let's get you a sign. Let's get you a sign. Let's use this deck to get you a sign. By the way, this is the Wizard's Tarot. I mean, I do love me a Wizard's Tarot. This is one of those that if I don't use it, I end up missing it after a little bit because that's how I roll. I need all of the decks. You know me. All of you know me by now. I need all of the cards. If there's a deck of cards, I want it. I desperately need it. All right. Who is this mysterious person? Okay, I do think that it is a Taurus. Going on with the Taurus. We have restrictions, okay? We have restrictions. Who's the woman they're in love with? They're not able to do the love, the passion, the things that are needed to keep the love going. I think they have a little bit of this just isn't working out the way that we want it to work out. I'm not saying they're ditching it entirely. I'm just saying it's not working out the way that they wanted. Definitely not. You see that with the Queen of Wands. We're trying to play catch up on some of this. Sunshiny Day. Welcome, Linda. Welcome. But yeah, the Queen of Wands, we're trying to play a little catch up, trying to play a little, trying to keep up with a lot of things that are happening within this love as well. Temperance is, it's almost like it's one-sided. It's almost like it's one-sided, right? Because you have the 5 of Wands, the conflict. When I say one-sided, I mean that the other party, it may be in love with somebody different. So you have one person in love with this person, and the person that they're in love with may be in love with a completely different person. It just feels like there's this weird triangle thing happening. And it's just sort of out of control at this point. But anyway, you want a sign? I'm saying it is a Taurus, and I'm sticking with it. That is my personal opinion. My personal opinion based upon what I see in the cards. And that love is not going the way that they would like it to go, which it happens. It does happen. It does happen. Rhodesian was a general for May. We will get you a general indeed. We will get you a general indeed. Oh, we used the field last night. I do want to use this one. It's been a couple of days since we used this one. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. This is the Manga Tarot, by the way. Val Mary, thank you for your 3rd donation. I appreciate that. Let's see how that is going to go. General reading. I mean, we are pretty deep into May here. We knocked out that first week. We need to sort of figure out where we're going to go after the first week is up, right? We got 3 more weeks to put up with. What is going to happen with all of that good stuff? Let's find out with the Queen of Cups, High Priestess, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Oh, man, you run into some just weird people. You run into some people that just aren't prepared to do anything. It's like I'm trying to rely on these people and they're just not able to get me where I need to be. They're not able to get me in the preparation that I need, right? Sunshiny Day, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. But the 2 pages are problematic. It just means people that can't get things done, people that hold you back, people that just can't seem to find the way, the direction. I just can't make decisions. You seem to be sort of running into these people towards the end of May. I don't think that you can really avoid that. Sort of affects you a little bit too, right? Because a lot of times we need to get things done. We need to have some action. We need to have a plan. And when other people are just dragging us down, it seems that end of May is when you get drugged down. I think that also affects you emotionally as well. Star Bright, thank you for your donation. High Priestess says there's somebody in your life, Rhodesian, that you've already interacted with, you've already had some things happening with, that is holding something back. They're not telling you everything you need to know. And I think that's problematic. I think that they aren't communicating with you as well as they need to, and it's going to come around and bite you in the ass eventually. But you need to get to the bottom line, because this person is going to go all over the world until they end up at the point that you wanted to get to a year ago, right? In other words, get to the point when they talk to you. It's going to have that. Queen of Cups, I think it's going to be a nice emotional satisfaction as far as the beginning of the month goes. But again, at the end, you're just being held back. You're just running into just incompetence everywhere, literally everywhere you go. And also somebody in your life is holding something important back. They're not quite telling you the full story, my friend. Not quite telling you all of the things that you need to know. You know what I mean? All right. And let's see, we got some love happening. And you know, Maddie, I love to use the Thoth on your reads because it's just pretty good. It does pretty good. It's pretty brutal, but, I don't think you really care. I think that you just want the beef. You just want the meat of the matter. And that's what the Thoth definitely throws down on the table. I mean, Crowley doesn't mess around. Crowley, between mountain climbing, when he was alive, he just did not mess around. Oh, getting rid of this person is going to be a pain in the, oh my Jesus, this is bad. This is bad. This smells bad, it looks bad, and it has a wafting, horrific odor coming out of it as well. Yeah, this is really bad. So I said the Thoth doesn't hold back. And here's indeed where you have an example of said not holding back. This is horrific, actually. So yeah, getting rid of them is going to be next to impossible. So it just happens, right? All right, so let's go through the cards. Wheel of Fortune, day-to-day activity, it just grinds. It's just a grind for the day-to-day activity. And getting them off the wheel, shaking them off the wheel is hard because they hang on even at the low point of the wheel. They end up poisoning the well. It seems the negativity or there's something they're bringing in that just poisons the entire thing. There is a big separation between either emotions or a big separation between ideals or sort of prospects or where we're going or goals or something like that. And at the end, we have heartbreak card. Indeed, Maddie, that's terrible. Maddie, that's the worst reading I think you've ever had. The worst reading you've ever had. That's it. That's the worst reading you've ever had. But I mean, entertainment purposes only. I mean, I'm just saying. Entertainment purposes only. Anyway, all right. A general for Boo Boo. I think that's what's next, right? Yeah, Boo Boo general. Let's do it. We're going to avoid the Thoth for Boo Boo because Boo Boo hates the Thoth precisely because of the reason that I just demonstrated. But let's see what's a better Boo Boo deck. We'll do a Witch's Tarot. What do you think, Boo? A Witch's Tarot? I mean, are you in the mood for the Witch's Tarot? You want to do the Rose Tarot? I mean, we'll do the Witch's Tarot. We'll do the road. We'll do the road. We'll do the rose. Not the rose. We'll do the rose next one. And for now, we're going to do a general for Boo Boo and figure out. I mean, Boo Boo's had enough of the Thoth, I think. I mean, I'm just saying now. Boo Boo's like, all right, if you pull that Thoth out again, I am kicking you in the shin. I mean, that's it, right? Stabbing you in the butt with a pencil. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not lovely at all when Boo Boo gets the Thoth deck on a read. General, right? Emperor, into the Four of Pentacles, into Judgment, into the King of Swords. Your big idea that I think you're trying to implement just won't work. You have a problem with this. Well, you know, I'm not saying it's good news all around if we don't use a Thoth. We do sneak in some bad news occasionally. This is a little bit of that. The big idea that we're trying to pursue, some of the things we're trying to get, I think that that's not really where you need to go. Also, your dog is going to end up being a... if you get a second dog, there's some problems associated with that may be a little bit something that you're not seeing. It's like something that I'm not quite seeing that future, but when the future hits me, I should have been, oh, I saw that future coming. It's almost like the selection maybe of the second dog or something happening with that is sort of there. Four of Pentacles says, hang on to your money. Hang on to your money because there is somebody after it. The Judgment, where things are leaving, reincarnation, new opportunities and stuff like that. Definitely don't want to, you know, so don't want to use it on a particular thing that you know won't work or a particular thing that you know is going to be sort of a dead end thing. Definitely want to use it wisely and try to figure out how the optimal money, because the Judgment says you have a better thing to use it on later. CKC Pip, what's going on? Blah, Jesus Christ, Blah's here. Blah, it has been a hot month since I've seen you. Welcome, Blah, to the stream. Everybody give Blah a welcome to the stream.
Hooray!
And I'm just saying, there's something coming up, okay? 2 months, something coming up, 2 months that you need to be on, and that is what you're going to use your money on. The King of Swords is you're going to have that leadership. You have leadership on both sides. Definitely don't go with the flow in particular matters right now either. Leadership is key. King, Emperor, bookmarking the whole thing. They say your leadership is important. You need to understand where to implement said leadership, but eventually you need to do it. Eventually you need to do it. Don't go with the flow right now. You definitely want to be paving the way and all that. MM is S dating somebody else. Oh no. That would be bad. That would be really bad. Can people get away with dating somebody else nowadays? I mean, you got your iPhone where you can track locations. You got like the AirTag and all these things where you can track somebody's location for like days on end before they can figure it out. I mean, is cheating still a thing with technology? I got to know. Maria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that, because I don't think you can cheat. I don't think it's possible for anyone to cheat now without like everybody freaking knowing it. There's just too many ways with technology just to track everybody down, see where they are, all hours of the day and night. Somebody did the Apple AirTag is out, right? Somebody did an experiment. I think it was one of the newspapers, and they said basically, how long can I track somebody with an AirTag that I jam into their car or purse or whatever? How long can I track them before the AirTag starts beeping and telling everybody it's around? It was like 3 days. Like 3 days that you could just like, anyway, I was just like, oh my God. I mean, you know, I'm just saying with technology now, Blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's find out what is happening here. All right. That says no. That says no. That says yes. Oh, we gotta translate this out. This is a nightmare. Wheel of Fortune says they love the day-to-day activities as they're going now. So if this is something, you know, they don't really want to break up what they have now. They're desperately trying to hang on to it, If that's the case, that means that they are going to keep it a secret. They are going to keep it a super secret. I mean, they are going to keep it a super secret with that Wheel of Fortune because they love day-to-day activities. They love how they're doing it now. Absolutely adore it.
I love you.
Rhodesian, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. What's the AirTag for? Well, it's like the size of a quarter, and it'll track anywhere on the earth that somebody goes. And apparently it's popular because you can't get one until like July if you pre-order it. Okay. The Knight of Wheels sort of reinforces the other card. It says, I like how things are going, but I need to take command at some point. Okay, entertainment purposes only, but I think they're talking to other people. I don't think they're dating other people. I think they're talking to other people. That's sort of where we have, right? The Emperor, I'm going to have to take command of this. I'm going to have to sort of go forth and do my own thing with somebody else. And the Three of Cups says I'm talking to others. It's basically it. So are they dating? I don't see that. But I mean, you know, I think that they are discussing and talking with other people indeed. Maybe looking around, you know, maybe looking around. So I don't know. But I don't see them dating anybody, but they're in the process of scanning the environment. So welcome to the stream. What's going on? Is my ex in love with his ex? Wait, what? Is my ex in love with his ex? I'm thinking about this. And that's sort of an endless loop question, I guess, but we're going to go for it. It's a yes or no question. Is the ex still in love with the other person? Or are they in love with us? Let's find out by using the Little Prince Tarot. Robbie, welcome to the stream. What is going on? Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, we got all these new people tonight. All of these new people. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I mean, I'm just saying, hanging out with me on a Saturday night. I'm sure you got better things to do. I appreciate you spending time with me over here in the little room that I got with all the tarot cards, with the tarot tower and all of the beautiful things that I got in this room, which basically what I got in this room. In case you're wondering, here, I'll show you what I got in the room. So I got the tarot tower. I got that in the room. And then I got another I got a mini tarot tower. That's not as big as this one, obviously, but it's mini. Then I got a light, and then I got a door, and then I got some painting I'm working on. I'm still working on this stupid painting from like a year ago, but that's basically the room. That's essentially it. I mean, you know, if you're looking for something exciting, this is probably not the place to be. So it's a little room with tarot stuff. That's basically what I got. I mean, let's face it. Okay, is the ex in love with his ex? Let's make this go away and start the reading. I would say yes. I would say yes, a little bit. I don't think that they're still in love to the point that they're just going to sacrifice everything, but I still think that they're in contact with this person, right? Seven of Cups, the Empress. I still think they're in contact with them. They still have a relationship with them in some sort of a manner, you know, it's still happening, right? Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Knight of Cups, as well as Mr. Romance. So again, they have some feelings. So they have some feelings. It's just not like deep romantic love. So yes, yeah, they have some feelings. It's not deep romantic love. So yeah, you know, I guess that's a yes. I guess that's it's a sort of, it's kind of a thumbs up. I don't know. I don't know how you treat that. Will S come back? So so is S dating other women? Maybe. And will S come back? I mean, let's find out. Let's find out if they're coming back. We could go ahead and break out the Chiro Marchetti deck now. Just do the Gilded Tarot Royale. Very nice room. It's a very small room. It's a very tiny room with paintings. And that's pretty much it. All right. Let's see. Sheila, welcome to the stream. What is going on? All right. Well, I mean, will they come back around? We miss them. We want them back. Will they come back around? That says no. That says no. That says no. And that says yes. If you're willing to wait, how much patience do you have? If you're willing to wait for an extended period of time, right? The Nine of Cups, they're not happy now. They're not coming back now. They're not content. They're not pleased. Eight of Swords says sort of the environment that was there that they wanted to get back into at some point, they lost interest in and moved on, right? Tori, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So they lost interest, basically. They lost interest in it. The Lover says they will be back later. So if you're looking for the far, far distant future in a galaxy far, far away, the Lover says yes. They will be back, so that's like a really weird thumbs up indeed. But the High Priestess says they're really sort of chasing other things right now. They're looking for other opportunities. They're looking for other things. And right now is not really going to be there. I mean, not pretty much there. And Val Mary again has a gazillionth donation. Will the ex's feelings towards me? So will the ex come back? I don't know if this is all one person. I don't know if all these questions are for one person or not. I'm not really sure. But what are the ex's feelings towards me? Let's find out with using the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Three of Pentacles. Michelle, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is. If you're looking at getting things back, they like you, but they have a lot of things, a lot of problems with you. They have a lot of problems with you. They really don't want to deal with some of these things. Now, if you went to them and you said, hello, I fixed this problem, I fixed that problem, I fixed this problem and that other problem, I think they'd be like, ooh, that sounds half decent. Let's talk, right? Let's talk. But I don't know. Yeah, they still got a lot of problems. Unless you fix those, unless you put a Band-Aid on those, unless there's some happenings that they're not really going to be in the mood to come back. So no, Nine of Swords. Sort of the worry, the concern, and whatnot. It just says that that doesn't look good. That's not a good look. They're not ready to. Yeah, they're not ready. All right, sunshiny day. Anything on Monday's meeting? The meetings are getting ridiculous. Sunshiny day. Oh, man. And I did tell you to quit. I mean, entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying. Monday meeting. Oh, Jesus, I hate Mondays. Monday meeting. If it's just another manic Monday, we are going to offset that force, that disruption by using some kitty cats. Some kitty cats. There are feelings, but they really have a lot of problems. They really have a lot of problems with everything that was in the relationship. That's what, at least this Nine of Swords, entertainment purposes only, etc., etc. Anything on Monday's meeting? Sure. Unity. It's not a bad card. Unity is a pretty good card, in fact. Unity says that we can work together, we can have things that we need, and we can work and combine our forces, combine ourselves in order to get that where we need to go, in order to get it where we need to go. Because basically, we don't want a situation where everybody's arguing, or everybody has a problem with this, that, and the other. Obviously, you just don't want that stuff, right? So the big factor here is we need to come together. That's going to be the sort of the theme of Monday. We need to come together. That's so huge, right? Knight of Swords says that some people think that in order to do that, we're going to have to do this, or we're going to have to do that. And there's a lot of disagreement about how to move forward with this, okay? So trying to do that, trying to get everybody to agree on everything is going to be difficult. We have a pattern. The other thing coming out of Monday's meeting is we need to take immediate action, right? The Emperor, you need to take command of an immediate action. There are things that need to get done that everybody knows needs to get done, but it's almost like they try to blame you or push it off onto you. We see that with the Four of Swords, right? There's some planning, there's some activity involved, and after the meeting, there's a lot of people not talking to a lot of other people. So even though we strived for unity, we ended up with a Four of Swords. Maybe not exactly the best card at the end, but I mean, that's the way that it goes sometimes. Sometimes that is the way that it goes. Anyway, the next reading is Star Bright. Star Bright has question below. What's going to happen between A and I the rest of the month? I'm just saying if A doesn't work out, there's always B and then C. I mean, there's always the new opportunities around the corner. Let's use another fun deck for this one. Another fun deck, Star Bright. Normally, I like using the Star Tarot for stars readings, but there's that. All right, let's see what is going to happen next. What's going to happen next between A and I for the rest of the rest of May? Let's look. The world is going to go well. Rose, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. it's going to go well. You have the World, you have the Page of Cups, you have Temperance, you have the Page of Pentacles. A double page as well sort of indicates basically you find out a secret that that A has that you didn't know before. It's almost like something slips out. You're like, wait a minute, can you repeat that what you just said? And they're like, oh, oops. Basically something slips out. Temperance. Things may not go together. Things may be sort of challenging with that. Then you have the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, like an emotional disconnect caused by some specific thing or some specific pattern or some specific speech that happened within that. And it sort of disrupts a little bit as far as that happens as well. So we have a miscommunication, we have secret being revealed, as well as, again, the page is sort of an emotional separation, sort of not really going. It starts off really good, though. The World. It's almost like the world sort of surrounds everything. It starts off so well, just sort of flows really well and all of that other stuff. But, I mean, overall, watch out for the secret. Be careful what they say, right? Watch out for, like, you want to pay close attention to sort of how things are going with that. Anyway, Sarah wants to know something. Sarah wants to know a general reading. Let's do that. Let us do that indeed. What's a good Sarah general deck? I'm going with this one. This is one of my favorite decks of all time, the Wonderland Tarot. I said it when I first got this deck. I was so freaking happy with this. Absolutely adored it, this deck indeed. So, you know, Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. What happened between T and I? Hopefully, Maddie, you need to tell me if you want the Thoth again. You need to tell me if you want the Thoth again, because I don't want to put you through that twice. I mean, I know you have emotions too. I don't want to put you through 2 Thoth readings in a row unless you actually want it. Let me know. You let me know. I mean, we have to customize this. There's only so much Thoth we can dish out in an evening, right? All right. General reading, what is coming for me? New opportunities into a breakup. That's sort of interesting. Be careful what you determine are valid things or valid movements or valid trains to hop on. One particular train is heading off the rails and into a cliff. So that's not the train that you want to be on. And I know that's sort of a master of the obvious there. That is sort of a master of the obvious there, but you got to kind of watch that. I mean, where is the train headed if I leap onto it? Because there's one that's headed off the rails and down a cliff. And you don't want to be on that particular train. Metaphorically, of course. Christina, welcome to the stream. What is going on? But yeah, that Judgment card says, ooh, Sarah, there's a new opportunity, Sarah.
Hooray!
And then, not so much. Not so much indeed. That 3 of Swords. Mom and I are watching. Christina's mom, welcome to the stream. What is going on? This is a Tarot Oracle show. Anyway, yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. So you definitely want to not ride that particular ride. Queen of Swords into the 7 of Pentacles is kind of interesting. Sarah, you've been working hard on a particular thing. You've been working hard on a particular subject. In fact, I think you have 2 or 3 things juggling at the same time. One of these is really going to sort of pan out well. Right? It's going to pan out. You're going to have the reward that you need from some of those. So sort of figure out which one is going to give that reward, because I think now is sort of the blossoming time, right? It's sort of like a blossoming. When you give Christina a rose and the next day, because you put in that little packet of stuff into the water, right? It just blossoms out. I think one of those is going to blossom out for you. That 7 of Pentacles, because that is sort of working for a result, having the results that you need as far as that goes. And the Queen of Swords as well. A lot of those times, you definitely need to sort of take advantage of any opportunity that you get, because some of those opportunities may not be around forever. We want a magic trick for mom. Okay, we'll do a magic trick for mom. Mom is on. Mom wants to see a magic trick. Okay, so mom, we go to the nail salon and they want money. They want money because they just did the nails. We got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. this is not enough to pay them. If you come across the nail salon and you say, all I have is $5, they're going to be upset. They're not going to be pleased at all. So what you have to do, you have to snap your fingers like that. And then you can pay them. And then you can pay them. Why? Because it turned to 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. Now you have enough money to pay the nail salon, and now everybody is happy. And that's all you really need in life. That's all you really need in life is enough money to pay the nail salon. Okay. Christina said I need to customize my story. So there, Christina, you happy now? Are you happy now? It is customized to absolutely no end. All right. And the next question, speaking of customized, is going to be Maria. What happened with Alex's father? Oh my. It sounds like there's more to the story than what is readily apparent from that question. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks indeed. By the way, the money trick, this happens. This happens. You turn ones into 20s. You have just a lush amount. Christina's mom, this is my tarot tower, by the way. Tarot tower. It holds 80 decks of tarot cards. That's a lot of cards. And you need more than the money that I just showed you to get all those cards. Unless you're buying a Kickstarter deck, which is now like $100. But I mean, that is it. Got to call mom after the stream. Indeed. Don't forget to call mom tomorrow too. I mean, it is Mother's Day tomorrow. It is that day when you gotta give mom a big old hug. It's just mandatory. Anyway. What happened with Alex's father? Very vague question. I'm going to go with it. It's almost like they needed something new. They needed something stable. They needed something substantially stable because where they were just wasn't stable, and they needed to take command, take action, and definitely sort of move forward on the next big thing. I think everything stalled out. Her name is Jeannie. Well, I dream of Jeannie. There you go. Welcome, Jeannie. But yeah, the Ten of Cups, they needed something more substantial, more beefy in order to move into, because what they were what was sort of wandering through, moving around, just wasn't that stable. The Emperor, they had to take command of it. Okay. I talk about this in my book about card combos. You need my book. It is coming out sometime in June. It's taken forever for them to print that thing. But yeah, the Emperor into the Ten of Cups is taking command, moving into greener pastures is what they needed to do. That's where they needed to go with that. Hierophant as well. There's a lot of people chasing them, it feels like. There's a lot of people that have expectations. Maria, they have expectations. They need this person to do something. And a lot of times this person's like, screw that, I don't really want to do that. Don't really want to do that. Is that why they did the Emperor Ten of Cups thing? Maybe, but justice will serve either way. Jay Allen, thank you for your donation. MM, thank you for your donation. We are already on 26 donations for the night. Thank you, everybody. We haven't even started yet. We're only halfway through. Can we get 50 donations tonight? I mean, that's my question. 50. Could we set the new record is 42? I don't know. Blah, A or C, which one would give me a job offer? Blah wants a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Blah wants a throwdown. Blah gets a throwdown. Blah, I've missed you. Blah, I'm just saying. I have thought about you every night since you left a month ago. And I was like, when is Blah coming back? Because I don't get to do a Blah throwdown. I don't know, Blah. I mean, let's catch up, Blah. Let's you and me. You and me. Let's catch up. Blah, did you get that house? Now, first question, did you get that house? And Blah, are you happy with the house that you got? Because you were looking for a house for a hot minute. And right now, it's impossible to find a house. It is impossible to find a house. So I hope that you got yours already. Otherwise, good luck, my friend. Good luck indeed. A or C? A, C, A, C. Not air conditioner. A, C. A wins. A is great. A wins. That's going to be a thing. C has a lot of drama associated with it. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes at C. And I don't think you want any part of it. I think that you want to get out of it as fast as humanly possible, quite frankly. We have the Emperor, so Blah's like, but the Emperor, so much power, so much ability. But then you have the poison card. There's drama there, Blah. Blah, avoid it. C is bad. A is good. A has the sun, number one, the sun, and the reward for work. You know my videos. Blah's watched those videos. Blah knows this is the reward for work. You're getting your reward. You're having opportunity. A wins. No questions asked. No doubt about it. I'm still waiting. So Blah needs to catch. I mean, Blah has like a 30-minute delay. So around 30 minutes from now, Blah will answer my house question. I'm just saying now that the housing market basically bubbled pretty hard here. And where I'm located, if you have a house for sale for more than 24 hours, it's sold. There's 0 houses around here that have been on the market for more than 24 hours, period, at all. None. Anyway, Sam, welcome. What is going on? Rhodesian is back. June forecast as well. Elsa donated. Thank you, Elsa, for your donation. I appreciate that. Back to the Tarot Tower. I get the This Might Hurt Tarot with that. June forecast. Let's see. I mean, Rhodesian wants a whole year for it. Rhodesian. I mean, let's just go. Rhodesian wants a whole year forecast. I think that'd be kind of fun. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is that a thing we can do, like a private reading or something? I mean, can you do that? Do you have private readings where they do the whole year? Be kind of interesting. I'm sure in astrology they do, but for tarot, it'd be kind of weird. Be kind of fun. You know me, I'm always kind of fun. Rhodesian wants to know June forecast. Let's stretch it out into June. Lover says the connection is there. The connection is there indeed. I mean, that just feels like a great connection. This is so, so nice, especially around the King of Cups. The King of Cups, the connection sort of is sort of wavering at some point. It just feels like maybe the connection is not as strong as it needs to be. Some days it's good, some days it's bad, some days it's all over the place. It's all over, and you don't really know. You can't sort of hang your hat on that. Is that still a saying, hang your hat? You know what I mean? You can't really rely on this to be long term. If you see the lovers, if you get the lovers, if you get that passion, you get that connection, don't rely on that to be there forever, because it may not be. 4 of Cups is difficult right before the lovers. It says, I'm not getting what I needed in the situation to begin with. I have the connection. I'm not getting the situation that I need to begin with. I'm just having overall problems. The biggest problem by far is the encumbrance side. It's like this person brings in all of this stuff and they're dumping it on me. They're just dumping it straight on me. I don't need that. I got my own stuff to carry. I don't need their cordwood. Their cordwood. Well, since wood is 10 times higher price than it was like a month ago or 2 months ago, then maybe you'd want this. Maybe that's a good thing. But, you know, metaphorically, no. Metaphorically, I really don't think so. So there's your June forecast. There's your June forecast. It's almost like a door breaks. A door breaks. Remember that. Rhodesian, June, a door breaks. It's like a door that was open, something that was open, something that had there. You were headed towards it and it just broke on your way out. It's like you had to fix something or something just broke. Could be metaphorically, could be like literally. I don't really know. Anyway, but the door breaking is just like maybe the opening closed or something like that. Anyway, Libra's current feelings for me. Let's find out. Boo Boo, do you got a new love? Is that what's going on? You got a new love? Is that what's going on? I'm just saying, if you love me, all right, you'd hand Jeannie the phone right now and you'd say, Jeannie, hit that like and subscribe button. I mean, hit that like and subscribe button, Jeannie. If you like the stream, if you like what happens over here, if you like the interesting and the fox, if you like the fox, if you like my veiny hands, I'm just saying you hit the like and sub button. Okay. Libra's current feelings for me, not good. not good at all. I think the Libra is not on your same wavelength. I think that you are running circles around the Libra, quite frankly. I think you're just running circles around the Libra at this point. It's to a point where you just gotta, you need to find something else, find something else that you need to do, right? The Hanged Man, not on the same wavelength. Maybe they have enlightenment, maybe not. I don't really care, but this abandonment issue, this whole thing to where they're just not just in it. They're just not in it. The heart is not in it. It doesn't feel like it blends at all. The Queen of Cups, almost a little bit of a depression type thing in here. Queen of Cups is a beautiful card. I'm not slamming the Queen. I'm not slamming that Queen. I'm just telling you now that the Queen of Cups looks a little bit depressed. This is not something, no. You need to get the Libra and flush them straight into the toilet. Into the toilet, watch it circle down the drain. Watch it circle down the drain. I mean, we just got that. Sam wants to know if we've used the Gregory Scott Tarot deck. We're going to now. We're going to use the Gregory Scott Tarot right now. Who wrote those letters? The name or relationship? You want a name? That's hard, man. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Sean. That's the name that came to me. Let's see what the tarot cards say, but immediately says Sean. I mean, that's it. Sean. All right. Who wrote the letters? Name or relationship? Let's look what the cards say and not what my my immediate reaction to it was. This is somebody who starts stuff, they begin things, and they never frickin' end it. It's like they have these great things, they have these great emotions, they have these great ideas, and then it's like, I don't really know. I don't really know at this point. So they stop. And a little bit of an Aries feel, maybe a little bit of an Aries feel there. But yeah. Hierophant says this is a person that is of authority or being chased by an authority. Basically, and I'm saying chased because we have the 5 right next to it. So I'm like, the Lord of Defeat. Maybe I tried to be an authority. Maybe I tried to do things that were a little bit too much of a stretch goal and I failed. They fail a lot. Maybe it's because of these new beginnings, but the fiery aspect. Everybody loves that fire, right? They love to that fire, and then they sort of dwindle down. They get bored of it. They want to move on to the next thing. That's where we're at. So that's sort of the traits, attributes of this person. But again, I got Sean. So you never know. You literally never know on this stream. This is one of the streams where you don't know what's coming next, but I know what's coming next. It is Michelle Silva. Michelle, thank you for joining the stream. Hope you like the magic tricks. I mean, I'm just saying. You and your partner. Ooh, let's see how it's going to go. Michelle, welcome to the stream. Michelle, what would be a good... Ooh, I know what Michelle wants. Michelle wants the Modern Love Tarot right now because Michelle wants to see them hearts. Michelle's like, all right, fat man on the tarot stream, throw down them cards and tell me. You tell me what is happening between me and the partner. I want to know if he's going to say,
I love you,
or if he's going to leave, or what is happening here. Because we got the 7 of Swords, Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Pentacles. This looks pretty standard. It looks pretty good. All right, Michelle, let's have a talk. This looks really freaking boring. This looks like one of those that is just really boring. It just looks a little bit on the dull side. I mean, I'm not saying they're dull. I'm not saying you're dull. I'm just saying this connection thing. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like it's boring. It feels like it stalled out a year ago. It just doesn't feel good at all. 7 of Swords. Did you already leave, Michelle? Did you already leave? Are you looking at the greener pastures? Are you looking at the other people? Looking at the other people? Are you on Tinder? Are you looking around? Somebody's leaving. Somebody's exiting. Somebody's looking around. Wheel of Fortune said the problem with this relationship is just hard to end. It just feels like it's difficult to end. I don't know. That's one of the things, right? It's just hard to end. So I was right on Sean. Oh, wait. Stop the stream. Stop the stream. I was right on Sean.
Hooray!
I want some likes and subs. I named the name Sean and I nailed it. All right, come on. If you're like watching this a year from now, hit that like button because that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Somebody's leaving. It's difficult to work to keep it together. Yeah. Page of Swords. Communication may not quite be there. May not quite be there. But yeah, you want to level up. Okay. Maybe you can do some dungeons in World of Warcraft and level up. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, you want, okay. Yeah, that's okay. The partner's difficult. We have some difficulties with the partner, whatnot. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see what is next. All right. We got, tonight's a wild night. I don't know if Christina's mom is still watching, but she's like, that man's crazy. Christina, that man's straight crazy. You need to run away, Christina. Yeah, he's crazy. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're watching anymore, but it's just the humorous aspect of mom's watching, right? And she sees me just go nuts on stuff and play these sound effects. And I don't know. I don't know what first impressions I make. I don't know. Okay, use the Golden Art Nouveau. Sure. Will you win the drawing for $5,000? Ooh, that money. Oh, that money. Wait, that money, that fat. Okay, $5,000 is like enough to buy like a tank of gas pretty soon. But I mean, I don't know. Where am I? You said Art Nouveau? You said Art Nouveau? Is that what you said? Okay, yeah, with Golden Art, we can use the Golden Art Nouveau, that's fine. We can use the Golden Art Nouveau, that's fine. We'll do that. I already used it, but I'm flexible, Rose. Rose, you know I love you. Rose, you know that I love you and I'm flexible. But yeah, anyway. Why am I pulling 4 cards for a yes or no question? I don't know. Will you win the fat cash? Is it? I'm going to say no. I don't see any fat cash here. It happens, Rose. I'm sorry. Rose, I know Rose is upset now. Rose is like, you got Sean, but you're telling me I ain't going to win any money. I hate you. It could be Rose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. Rose, will you ever forgive me? Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Let's look at the next one. I just don't think the fat cash is coming. I don't see any pentacles. I don't see any fat cash. I don't see any winnings. I don't see anything that I liked in there. And I like a lot of cards. I didn't see any of them. What's going to happen between T and I? Maddie. So Maddie agreed to a second Thoth reading because Maddie likes chances. Maddie likes to take those chances. It's like roll of the dice over here. It just happens. Roll of the dice over here. It just happens. Maddie, I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck indeed. By the way, Maddie has the first printed copy of my book. The first printed copy of my book. Maddie, you're more efficient than my printers that I paid a lot of money to. You, Maddie, are more efficient than they are. And it has been a long time. And I'm going to have to write all my Kickstarter supporters and tell them the printer's taking their sweet time. Star Bright, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. What's going to happen between T and I? This looks good. Okay. Drama near the end, Maddie. Maddie, I'm not supposed to reverse cards in the Thoth, but this just happened. This just happened to be reversed, and I didn't do it. But this is a little bit of a drama starter. She is, okay? Right side up, she's full of fun. The Princess of Wands with that fire action. She's full of fun. She's got the action. She's got all of these nice things, all of these fun things. And it's like a little bit of the drama at the end. Ace of Cups says that the emotional side really clicks. It really clicks. It does. It's not bad at all. Maddie. It's that moon aspect. It's like I have to intuitively, you can sense what they're feeling. It's really weird. It's really weird. You can sense what they're feeling. You sort of know where they're going with things. You sort of intuitively figure out what's happening next. And it feels like this only works with this person a lot of times, right? Only works with this person a lot of times. And taking the adventure is kind of fun. It's a fun little adventure. But the drama, how much drama are you willing to put up with? And based upon your prior readings, I think it's about that much, but I don't know you. I just read for you. But yeah, that little bit of that drama is going to sneak in. Now, if you let them roll with the drama, if you let them go with that drama and just sort of throw it down on the table, it's going to get worse. You got to cut it short quickly, very quickly. Overall, it doesn't look half bad. It doesn't look half bad, especially when you can intuitively sort of feel where they're going, feel what they need, sort of be there and sort of have that sort of empathy, that weird empathy with this particular person. I think it's kind of nice. Anyway, if I initiate contact with S, will he be interested? Will S be interested if I make contact? Let's see if we're going to make contact or all by using my tarot. My tarot. By the way, if Jeannie is still on, Jeannie, look at these cards right here, Jeannie. Jeannie, these are my cards. I made these. I drew these myself. And I'm just saying, I drew these beautiful cards myself. Jeannie, look, I mean, if Jeannie, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I drew that, Jeannie. I drew that. See, I drew the little face and I made all of the clothing and I put the moon in there and little pillars, all the little flowers. And I did this in 3 hours. I made this card in 3 hours. So yeah. Anyway, so I made the entire deck in 2 months. So some of the cards you can kind of tell, like that one. You can kind of tell, yeah. I mean, come on, yeah. But you know, some more than others. Anyway, we'll initiate contact or will they be interested? Yes. I'm going to say yes. Sure. Why not? I mean, let's go for it. Let's just do it. The Knight of Cups is sort of your big booming factor here, right? It sort of themes like that is Mr. Romance. That's going to be somebody that is interested, somebody that has some love, somebody that has some things that are really sort of going forward, right? High Priestess means that they have some other relationships too, though, right? Maybe they have some other things happening as well, a little bit of the secret thing. And if you want to initiate contact, be prepared to wait, right? Have you ever text somebody and they never text you back, and then 4 days later they text you back like it was nothing? You're like, dude, it's been 4 days. It's been 4 days, man. Why didn't you text? If you're willing to put up with that, sure. But otherwise, not so much. I mean, there is that. You like the backs of these cards. Yeah, this is I ran a watercolor filter over a free image of pencils and made the back of the cards. The Tasty Tarot actually has a better back, in my opinion, but nobody wanted that one, so that one died. That one died on the cutting room floor. You took a warehouse job at UPS part-time. I want to be a delivery driver. Could have happened for me in a year or two or so. You have some ambition, my friend. You have some ambition. Jay Allen, it's good to see you back, Jay Allen. It's been a while. I don't know how long. Usually I know the day the last time they were here. I got some intuitive thing going with that, but the same with Sean, I guess. But I mean, there is that. All right, well, okay, no, we were doing, let's see. What am I doing? Okay, warehouse job. That's it. Warehouse job. Am I going to be a driver, a UPS driver? I see those guys, man, they are running. Is it possible to gain weight as a UPS driver? I got to know, because I think that you could down 4 pizzas a day as a UPS driver and still lose weight. They're just literally just constantly going. Okay, want to be a delivery driver. What are we looking for? We're looking for the Three of Pentacles, the opportunity. I talk about this in my book, which is taking forever to get printed. The Three of Pentacles is working. It's working. It's having the opportunity. And this, if you're looking for a job, this is your card, Jay Allen. This is your card. This is the one that you want. This is the key one. This is the biggest factor. And the Hanging Woman says that the job is going to be what you need, what you want. Tammy, welcome to the stream. And the Hanging Woman says absolutely yes. So overall, you get a thumbs up. This is a thumbs up. It looks fantastic. It looks like working the warehouse job is going to be a pain in the butt. I mean, no doubt about that, right? But the Three of Wands says you have your goals, you have your aspirations in view. You can see your aspirations in view. And then, my friend, the job comes open and the money flows. And the money and the running around flows. Hope you have a good pair of shoes. You need to invest in a good pair of shoes to be a UPS driver. That is for sure. Because wow, I do not envy a UPS driver. Other than losing weight, I mean that's a diet program. That's the worst diet program ever. But that's a diet program. All right, Sarah wants to know any information regarding the Three of Swords about the new job opportunity, my current job, or relationship. Like a triple throwdown. Like a triple throwdown? I mean, I don't think we could do a throwdown for this one. I think we just sort of need more clarification, right? Ooh. I think we need this deck here. We need this deck here. By the way, if you don't know what this deck is, it's a Hermetic Tarot. Hermetic Tarot has all of these symbols and all of these things. And the Ace of Cups, is that your answer? Is that your answer? The one that fell out. The Ace of Cups of romance. Could be. I want 2 more cards, Sarah, because we need thoroughness. I am OCD. We need thoroughness because I am OCD. Yeah, that is relationship. You wanted to know? You wanted to know. That is relationship. Sam wants to know, is the stream ending soon? It's ending when I get done with it. So yeah, you got to put a good point. Ending soon. There you go. Ace of Cups, the Lovers, it points to relationship, Sarah. There is your information. 9 of Wands is interesting. Could it be an ex? Sarah, where you at? Sarah, where you at? It could be an ex. It could be an ex. Why do I say that? In case you're watching this video a long time from now, and for some random reason you stayed around for a freaking hour. I don't know what's wrong with you, but okay. By the way, hello to anybody that's watching this a year from now. 9 of Wands is an injured warrior. It's a lord of great strength. And it means that we've been through something, we've recovered from it, we've healed from it, but we're ready for the next fight. That's why I say an X. That's why I say an X. But sort of use that as a perspective as it goes with that. Anyway, we are ending soon with Fabian commit. Fabian. That's okay. I'm okay. I love the name Fabian. I love the name Fabian. I think that's why. Okay, Mom, if you ever watch my stream, Mom, why didn't you name me Fabian? I don't look like a Fabian, but I mean, I would have loved to have been named Fabian and have like long flowing hair, like a Leo or something. I didn't get that. In fact, I'm probably going to shave my head soon. Probably going to end up shaving my head soon. All right, let's find out what we need for Fabian. I don't know, just the name Fabian seems like this person has a lot of other opportunities, if you know what I mean. So I'm really not sure Fabian will commit just based on name alone. I know that's shallow of me, but I mean, if I had a name like Fabian, I don't look like a Fabian. So my mom did not name me Fabian. So, okay. Anyway, when will Fabian commit? I don't think Fabian, this Fabio, not Fabian. It's close enough. Boo-boo, it's close enough. Come on. I don't think they will commit. I don't think they will commit at all. Entertainment purposes only, though, right? Entertainment purposes only. Okay, now I've done it. Maddie's next question about a month from now is, how are things going between me and Fabian? So, I don't know. Let's see. Because, you get somebody named Fabian, you got to like brag about it, right? Be like, what's your boyfriend's name? It's Fabian. Ooh, it is? Yeah, it's Fabian. You don't want to say like Fred or I don't know. What's another boring name? I don't know. Anyway, when will Fabian commit? I don't think Fabian's going to commit. We got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles says, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm a bit on the non-committal side with this. The Queen of Swords, not in my best interest. Not in my best interest. You know what I mean? And perfected work, not so much. I don't think Fabian will commit. I'm just not saying. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Samantha, is CG going to contact Eric by July? Well, let's see about that. My hair is going to my waist. I gained too much quarantine weight to go to be Fabian, though. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Andrew, I think that you could be a Fabian. I think that you have this opportunity. I do think that Andrew, if anybody could pull it off, it's you. I mean, you make the music, right? Andrew makes music. Andrew has long hair. I mean, I'm just saying, Andrew, I'm just saying, if anybody could pull it off, I think it's you, quite frankly. I think you could pull off a Fabian. Me? No. You? I think so. I think that you have that Fabian blood in you, right? A little bit of the Fabian blood in you. Okay. Is CG going to contact Eric by July? I would say I'm going with a thumbs up. A very hesitant thumbs up as well. I mean, a little bit of a thumbs up, a bit of a hesitant thumbs up. Two of Coins says, ooh, Samantha, they're really trying to think. They're really trying to think of it, right? They're trying to make that decision. They kind of want to, but they don't really want to. Definitely up in the air. This is something they're not really wanting to make a decision for, right? Because that Three of Coins, it feels like if they do contact Eric, that's going to open all of these doors that need to be not opened, right? A little bit of the Pandora's box is in there. That Three of Coins, it goes in there. And the Page of Coins, am I ready to do this? Am I ready to commit to this? Am I ready to open these doors? Am I ready to walk through that? Am I ready to go to the next thing? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I think that they're going to delay it. They're going to put it off. And if they do, they're going to take their sweet time. It just looks difficult. Samantha, sorry about that. I always like to give you good news, but sometimes it just looks difficult. But we got another reading. I can give you good news. Did Kat stop talking to me because of my illness? Ooh, that would be mean. Why would somebody stop talking to you because of an illness? That would be dumb. Let me stop talking to this person that's awesome. Because Samantha's awesome. We know that. Come on, chat, back me up. Samantha's awesome. Look, why would you stop talking to an awesome person just because they have an illness? That's mean. That is mean. That is mean. Samantha, all of us in chat, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. We love you. We love you. All right. Okay. Did they stop the devil? Oh, my. The devil? The devil and the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Coins? Oh, man, I hate to do two bad news at once, but I said it was mean, and then I get the devil and the Nine of Swords. They definitely think about your illness. It's definitely something that's on their mind. It's definitely something that is like that weirds them out, or is something that they just can't handle, or they're just not emotionally mature enough to understand. They just have some problems with this. The Nine of Swords, indeed. There's worry, there's concern, and there's the devil. They know that they shouldn't do that because it's stupid, but they're going to do it anyway, maybe. But the devil, ooh, that factored in, yes. Nine of Swords, that all worried, yes. The Knight of Coins. Oh, they just kind of want what they have. They kind of want what they have without the extra. And that's terrible. That is terrible. Oh, two bad readings. Samantha, don't quit my stream because of two negative readings. Please don't quit because of two negative readings. We all still love you, Samantha. Everybody in chat's backing you up. We still love you. All right. But yeah, that's two rough reads. What does A think of me? Star Bright. This is the last reading of the night, by the way. We had, my friends, 34 donations. It is an exciting night. It is Saturday night. This was just out of control fun. Is what it was. Out of control fun. Thank you all for being here, man. That's insane. Thank you all for being here. We're going with a Gregory Scott as our last tarot. Gonna be there, Star. We're going to do that. All right. Oh, man. Let's see. What does A think of me? Hopefully it's good. We need to give one good reading out at the end of the stream. We really need it, right? We really need it. I mean, Christina's mom's watching. Christina's mom's like, Christina, that dude's really mean on that tarot channel. He's just dishing out bad readings. It's like one negative thing after the next. Oh my God. Christina, you need to dump him immediately. You need to get rid of him now. All right, let's find out. What does A think of you? Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, no, Emma's the last reading. Okay. What is J upset over a little fight? I mean, the world says that they love you. They adore you. They love you. That Queen of Wands, that Two of Cups, it's beautiful. Well, look at this beautiful reading at the end of the night. Star Bright gets the best reading of the night. We got the Two of Cups. Look at that connection. Look at that. That's beautiful. The World, the best card in the deck. They have a lot of experience with just really, really enjoying your company. They really like sort of where you're at. They really like your perspectives. The Queen of Wands, they really sort of understand where you're coming from. They have a lot of empathy. They have a lot of connection. They have a lot of connection in there. It is fantastic. And that too is fantastic. Star, A really likes you. A really, really likes you. I'm just saying now. That is what it is. Now, Emma had a fight. Emma had a fight. Why is Jay upset over a little fight? I tell you now, before we even pull cards, Jay is worried about something, Emma. Jay is worried about something, and they're not telling you about it. Jay thinks that there's something else going on. Jay thinks that there's a deeper level of stuff happening, and Jay hasn't told you quite yet. And that's before pulling the cards. Let's get the cards and find out more. Find out more, see if it's going to back me up. We'll get the best cards in the entire Tarot Tower, the Mons Tarot. We're going to throw them down on the table and have some fun with it. Have some fun with it indeed. Giving you the silent treatment. He is anxious. He is anxiety filled with something. There's something else he's not telling you. There's something else that he needs, something else that he wants, and he's not communicating it. He's not communicating because he feels kind of guilty about it a little bit. Maybe. I mean, let's see. We backed up with the tarot cards. The Seven of Cups, he is looking at other things. There's other things that he has focused on, and he needs these other things to be, he needs to communicate better. That's basically the thing. He needs to communicate better because he's sort of holding back with that. And the movement from the Knight of Swords, he moved into another area. He's doing movement. He's trying to figure out how to process this. He's trying to figure out how to sort of cull this into something that's going to be a little bit better and all this other stuff. And the Three of Wands, you just have these seeking, these searching. So basically, he's looking for something that he's not getting. Looking for something that he's just not getting. And you see the temperance here too, right? The balance, the blending of things, and the traditional temperance is like in the Thoth, the blending fire with water. Obviously it doesn't work, but the blending, the sort of the two worlds trying to come together, and they're just not. There's things that are floating around, things that need to be addressed, things that need to be grabbed and pulled down and handled, but they're just not being handled. They're floating. They need to be addressed. And until they're addressed, you're going to have this blow up because there's things underneath the water. There's things underneath the water that are sort of bubbling and all of this stuff, and you can't see them, right? The iceberg looks like a little thing of ice on the surface, and then you hit it with the Titanic, and you go down, indeed. Speaking of going down, we are going down into the music. Because we're done. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for everybody being here. We'll see you next time.
There's a world inside my head. I get lost in it from time to time. No one has the spare key to only what is inside of me. Oh, I don't really dare take overflow. I don't really know what's on, 'cause I'm a restless soul.